Alicia Wilcox also getting a double yesterday in that win. So they've seen the Northern Territory go 2 from 2. They're looking to do that as well. ADF will have other ideas though. Wind has intensified a little here in Burleigh, so underway here. Victoria in the navy/purple strip, ADF in largely light blue. Finding some metres early. Now the ADF, good charge here from Trebojevic, the one we highlighted pre-game. Supported here too by Kira Smith, and suddenly they're on halfway. Nice work at the line. Macon will play it. Now they'll put it through their hands. Burden chiming in, the fullback. Strong one-on-one tackle there though. Last tackle now. Found their way. 30 out from the Victorian line. Morley does the kicking. Difficult bounce. Contended with well though by Victoria. And they can start their first possession here. Strong hit again. Trebojevic joined in by Jordan Neal. Certainly muscling up early. Wilcox wrestled down. Double yesterday, as I spoke about. Tua pulled down. They are laying on the contact in the opening couple of minutes of this one. Gialanzi, another who impressed. And that went over South Australia. Last tackle now. Swing it to the right. Eldridge does the kicking. Trying to turn them around. May have too much on this one. And will roll. End over end and out over the dead ball line. There might have been a bobble there in the play of the ball. No points for the ADF yesterday. They've certainly started better here. And they are rolling forward in their first 2 sets here. Certainly up for this one. Macon gets the offload away. Trebojevic plays it. Got some numbers here on the short side. They go in that direction. Burden runs the angled run. It was well read though by Victoria. Good one-on-one tackle over the top by Samea. Smith promotes it. Last tackle, so they want to get a kick away. Nelio runs it back. 12 out from her own line. Whatever the message has been pre-game, certainly fired up the ADF. Had to wait around today, and they're going to be helped here. Victoria getting it wrong. And that strong physical start from the ADF paying dividends. They'll have a full set 10 out from the line. And what's happened here, just a mix-up, I think. Yep. Handling error. Emma Maguire, our official in charge today of this one. Instructing plays in the scrum. Huge chance for the ADF to register first points. They go to Burden at the scrum base. She's going to go in untouched almost and score. A little too easy for the ADF, but great reward for their start. They have aimed up defensively. Now they're rewarded on the scoreboard, and they have the first try, and it's Madeline Burden. Well, just bursting through. There was hardly a hand on her. See what it means to the ADF. Scoreless yesterday. Aiming up here. All smiles right now. It's final game here today, so they've had to wait a while to get into action, and they have come flying out of the blocks, and a chance to turn 4 into 6 here for Samantha Mead. Connection, but always fading left, so it remains 4-0. Chance to see that try again, and some lovely work at the base of the scrum. Burden exploding through the line, touching down. Chance to thank our sponsors, firstly Harvey Norman, and also Major Events Gold Coast, the Harvey Norman NRL Women's Championship. Thanks you to all of you watching as well on NRL.com. Adam Santarossa here with you. Until all again tomorrow. Another 6 games. 6 more on Sunday as well. You see Sunday's action also on KO Sports and Sky Sports in New Zealand. It's battle on for the top spot in Pool C. Northern Territory 2 from 2. Victoria favoured here given what they did yesterday to South Australia, but it's the ADF with other ideas. Positive start. It's Victoria that need to aim up defensively. They've let them roll up the field rather easily starting this one. It's Trebojevic, another strong run from her. She and Kira Smith really leading the charge for the ADF. Neal this time, brought down just shy of the 40-metre line. See how quickly Burden broke through the line. She's in support here as well, and they're breaking through once more. The ADF, they're going to score back-to-back tries. Cassidy Morley just streams through. Not going to plan for Victoria. Everything coming up golden for the ADF. Morley adds a second. You'll see it here on the replay. Maddie Burton, the try scorer, was on the outside and she threw a big dummy, sucked in a couple of Victorian tacklers and streamed straight through. Cassidy Morley extends the lead. 8 points to 0. We've hardly had any of the footy Victoria, but they eventually get it. They're potentially going to be down 10 points to 0 if Mead can steer this one over. Better connection this time. Makes no mistake. Another chance to look at the try, and you see presence of Burden had the attention of the outside defenders, and Morley just straight through. They'll be asking some questions in the Victorian coaching staff about the defence they've seen in both of those tries today. They're winning the changes as well, the Victorians. Knock on might help their cause off the kickoff. No, they'll say it went backwards. Long fit. Great energy about the ADF. They're going to say it's a knock on here. And possession will go to Victoria. I thought maybe a hand in there as well, but official Emma Maguire on the spot. It was a difficult afternoon for the ADF yesterday. 14-0 defeat. Just didn't have much field position at all. Well, hasn't it been a reversal? Commanding that area of things in this one. Were winners last year in their final game over the Northern Territory, so certainly shown some great improvement. And today, they're taking it to one of the sides that was fancied to top this group in Victoria. Chance at field position here, though, is Gialanzi. They overcook it. They're just not on the same page, Victoria. It's the third straight time. Ball's just been thrown to nobody. A little rattled. So we're in the final 9 minutes in this first half. If you're just joining us, ADF 10 lead Victoria 0, our final game of the day. Second in Pool C. I'm going to say a knock on again. It's the lack of composure. That's twice in successive sets that they've looked to offload. Almost identical part of the field. See Marty Longford just needed to take the tackle, but it does present a chance for Victoria. Strong contact again. Lorna McDougall it is. Sumai going to go on a scoot out of dummy half. The centre. Tracks three of them. They spin it to the right this time. Lamoga Nafatali turns playmaker and they've coughed it up again. Rumentsu's been left down, needing some attention. They've certainly brought the contact here. Short ball to the line. So a chance for the ADF to catch some breath, and Victoria just to talk things over. It's so slick yesterday against South Australia. Cohesion not seen as yet today. Both sides ringing the changes as we close in on half time. Still 6.5 minutes remaining. So they've turned it over. The last two times they've had the ball, but they can't get a handle on Maddie Burton today. Suddenly they're out over the 40. Can they find a third try and really blow this game open? Penalty will help them. Their own worst enemy, Victoria, with their discipline. Bowden O'Leary this time. This is a major point Victoria may look back on. They can't turn this around. Trying to ride out this wave of attack from the ADF. It's already resulted in 2 tries. Ward takes it to the line herself. Had support off her shoulder from McDougall. Woodwin into dummy half. Trebojevic just straightens the angle of attack. In fact, it is McDougall again with another touch. Quick play the ball. Victoria slow to get settled. The last tackle now. I'll look for Morley and Burton. They've been the most influential. Goes to Morley. Try scorer last time out. Now combines with her fullback, and they have some numbers. Is that a knock on? No, it is. So execution letting them down in a moment. Could have extended the lead even further. They hope to pen Victoria in here, as again they aim up in defence. Trebojevic leading the charge. Hasn't she put some hits on today? Line speed. Cries you hear. Certainly showing that they haven't let Victoria settle whatsoever. Victoria haven't handled it all that well either, you have to say. Still time for them to rescue this. Find some points before we head into half time. Rumens. Last tackle here. Go back to Hunapo. Does the kicking. May have too much on this one. It does. Bounce dead in goal. So, last tackle options. Presenting a 7 tackle set for the ADF. May have an injury here.
Yeah, it'll be applicable. Tackle 0.
Just seeing the collision. 2 in the tackle. On Cater it is, getting to her feet now. Just copped a stray limb in the back, just trying to see what they're working on. She's going to soldier on. So 2 minutes remain in this first half. Everything going to plan so far for the ADF, not so for their Victorian counterparts. They were ruthless in that win yesterday over South Australia. 6 tries. And the ADF find some more points to make that task even harder for Victoria to turn this one around. Here's Trebojevic, inspired in her defence and fighting hard. Play it 35 out from the line. Shoot up to the right this time. Ward takes it to the line. Good flat ball. Finds McDougall. Tackle was needed. Support coming as well. Still there for them. Rao will play it. Last tackle now. Lined out to the left. They'll put it on the toe through Ward. Hangs it up there. It's a knock on though. Will come back. And if they put it through the hands, they had the overlap. Victoria maybe just a tackle or two to take us to half time. About on O'Leary to fight her way. 20 out from her own line. We'll be keen to get to half time, Victoria, and talk this over. They've looked a little unsettled. A little unorganised, very different from what we saw of them yesterday. That will take us to half-time, and what an inspired first-half performance it's been by the ADF. They've sent a message with the defence, and they've scored 2 tries of their own as well. Work to do for Victoria. It's the ADF in command. They lead at half-time. 10 points to 0. Quick break from us. Second half on the other side. The ADF simply aimed up in defence. It's their forward pack who've been the difference. They get us underway. This was centimetres from going out over the sideline. Great composure shown by Pamela Bowden-O'Leary. Keep it in. It's she who will play it. Thanks for your company today, wherever you're joining us. Here on NRL.com, Adam Santarossa here with you in commentary. We're back here tomorrow, another 6 games. You'll see it all live. Exactly where you're seeing this one. Get comfortable. We're in for a thrilling final 19.5 minutes. We'll have major ramifications when we determine Pool C. Benico plays it. Winnipeg plays the short ball. Slow to play it. Rumens. They'll turn it over. Last tackle. They were trying to let her know. That's another sign of their lack of communication today. Breaks down on the last again. McDougall met a strong tackle and forced back. Maddie Burden, try scorer today. We'll get a penalty too. She's trying to play it, and Bowden-O'Leary pushed her back down. So it's been helping things. There's a bit of chatter between both sides. Some frustration perhaps from Victoria shining through that things not going their way. Here's Morley. Try scorer. Trebojevic met strongly. Now Ward starting to have an influence. Decides to hold it. Have a look at that hit again, bottom of your screen. We'll be filling that one. Trebojevic. Lined out to the left. They go in that direction. Morley through the hands. Links with Burden. 2 try scorers combining. Still surging Burden. Last tackle now. They stay down this short side. Morley. Going to go on her own. Still the last. Needs to keep it alive. I'll turn it over. 10 out from the line. The worst result. Does force Victoria to work out of their own end again. Intelligent work from Simon. 2 tries yesterday. Hardly seen the Victorian back 5. Tua. Samai, another who impressed. Strong runner. It's come out again. So it's forward, so it was Lager. Went for a scoot out of dummy half, and poor handling cost them again. Caught in 2 minds here whether to pass or... No, she did look to offload. To Wilcox outside of her.
Okay, second row lock, head in, turn it to full front, flex the knee. Hold the line, head in, tight, through the shape. Okay, Ash, head in. Stand square. This one needs to be forward, Ash. Yep. Tight, square, 2 hands. Pulls in. Run! Keep going.
Morley turns it inboard. Burden on the angle. Still going. Just powering the legs. Out over the 20. Slow to get their line set. The Victorians. Longford to play it. Go to the open side. Ward turns it in here. Longford. Can they find a way to their third try? Ward thought she might keep it for herself. Goes with the long option there. Flirting with the sideline, trying to stay in here. And it's Cato who eventually bundled out over it.
Up in 20 on the line. Help her out on the deck. Keep it in 20 here. Over there. Take away the ball on the strong line. Here we are, ADF.
So the ADF making some changes, getting some fresh troops on there. Jordan Neal.
Go, no tackles.
Making her way on. And Wilcox just helps out some tired forwards.
Go one.
Samite.
21, all the way here and hold up. Go two. That's good up.
Bojovic again. Hard. In defence. Rumens. Backing up the meters today. Not fortunate with that offload. We've seen that second phase pay dividends today for Victoria. Everything seemed to go to hand yesterday. Different story today as they turn it inboard. Now they start to find some holes in that ADF defence. Last tackle here. Eldridge rushes her kick. I'll say it's a knock on. It's Cato who put it down. Presents a chance for Victoria. Best chance they have had in this game to register points. Full set, which they'll pack. 20 up from the line. Thought for a moment that Cato might have missed it completely, but did get a hand on it.
Arms around. Two hands face where when you see it. Pulls in. Go! Sorry.
Eldridge. Buniquo.
15, get it! Hold! Go one.
Eldridge loves to run the footy. First time I've really seen it in this game. ADF force her back. Played on the 10-metre line. Mayfield goes short. Bugden got them out to the left if they use it. It's a knock on, no. Oh, Victoria continue to let the ADF off the hook. They just haven't been able to build any pressure. And it's in the play the ball. Just an incorrect play the ball is the ruling. So some seconds continue to tick away on the clock. Plenty of time left for Victoria to turn this around, but not going as many expected, given how slick they looked yesterday. Very different today. You've got to credit the ADF. They just haven't allowed them to settle into this game. Trebojevic has it from the base of the scrum. McDougall spills it. They're going to say they're offside. There's some fortune there. So they find the touch. Have they? No, hasn't gone out. So Victoria get possession back. It's ADF this time. They failed to execute. Rumitz's short ball finds Bugden. Still looks to offload it. She's knocked it on though. Right, who's joining us? It's the ADF in control of this. 10 points to nil. ADF to feed this scrum. 2 first half tries the difference. Trebojevic. A hand on her, she tried to play it. They're going to say it's a knock on. Certainly was getting some attention as she tried to play it. Here's the replay. A little unlucky there for mine, the ADF. So inside. Final 10 minutes. So our final game here, day 2 of the Harvey Norman NRL Women's Championship, would have major ramifications for determining our Pool C winner. We saw the NT defeat South Australia earlier, 32 points to nil. Victoria were favoured in this one. They're straight through here, maybe more life for them. Layfield it is, pulled down, 10 out, quick to play it. They're going to say knock on as well. No. Then we have 10 in the bin as well. So the ADF will finish with 12. Well, here's the opening. Victoria want. Bowden O'Leary start the set. 10 out from the line. Bunuklo. Execution has let them down. Yeah. Building pressure here, Bugden. They're lined out to the left. They just need to get it there. ADF hanging on for dear life. It's still there for them. They put it through their hands. Rumitz might go on her own. So close to the line. Cut out ball. Wilcox. Can she finish? She can. A double yesterday. Showcased her talent in finishing that one. Credit the work of Rumitz as well. Knew they had them stretched. Wilcox gives Victoria some life. The time ticking away, and they will finish the game. Player down. Madeline Burton, who was sent for 10, so an influential figure in their side, won't be a part of it. See the work of Wilcox though. Important kick. Wood have to lead to just 4. Don't get more difficult though. From the sideline, and not going to have enough on it. So waved away. Remains 10 points to 4. Rumitz summed it up, and they had, you see, 4 on 2. ADF did have players across in cover, but Wilcox finished it well. We are setting up for a grandstand finish in this one. 6 minutes remaining. Victoria enjoy that player advantage for those remaining 6 minutes. They restart again. Bowden O'Leary. They'll say it went backwards. They've certainly made their life difficult today, Victoria, but certainly got time to rescue this one. ADF have been great in defence all day. They need to aim up again for the remaining 5 minutes. Bowden O'Leary. Yeah, they get there in number once more. It's been the likes of Kira Smith, Kayla Trebojevic leading the charge. Rumits certainly been a standout for Victoria. Gets the offload free as well. Now they get a bit more expansive, but they've overcooked it once more in their haste to find some points. ADF will pack a scrum on halfway. Silla Rumits, who they just haven't been able to handle today, got the big arm free. Buniklo couldn't handle. It has burnt some precious seconds off the clock for the ADF. 4 minutes remaining. Ward has it at the base. McDougall. That's solidly by Samai. Offload is a good one. Cater will play it. On the 40-metre line. Victoria don't want to be giving away any penalties. Trying to force an error and get their hands on the footy. They know time not on their side. Kira Smith charging forward. Did look to offload in the end. Decided better of it. There's Danae Riley. Met solidly. Lined out to the left. Do they spin it in that direction? Maddie Burton is back on, so they return to their full complement of 13. Still there for the ADF. Last tackle now. Kira Smith to dummy half. They go back to Morley. I'll send it high in the air. Might sit here for Burton. She's doing the tackling. It's going to be a dropout. So they do get a result. Just exactly what they needed. Repeat set. Morley's kick well weighted just inside of Simon, and the tackle of Maddie Burton traps them in goal, so they'll have to return it. And clarifying that 10 in the bin, it's actually 5 in the bin because they're playing only 20-minute halves. That's why Maddie Burton returns to the full complement. Trebojevic do the mopping up. She'll pounce on it. No, they're going to say it's a knock on. Oh, they didn't need that. The ADF. Backwards, and there's a fumble there as well. So minute 40 for Victoria to go. Almost the length of the field. And either win this game or tie it up. Seen some thrilling finishes already today. Try from New South Wales Country in the final 30 seconds won them a game. Lead is 6, so they'll have to score a converted try. For all their effort, the ADF don't want to let it slip here. Buniklo harms them away, looking to get the offload. Feel it's their final chance. They spin it to the right this time. Winnipeg shows it to the line. Wilcox has been their try scorer. Again, defence is there in her face and stopping her progress to slow play the ball as well. 40 seconds remain. They'll put it on the boot this time with Muamua. Need to be mistake-free here, the ADF. Samantha Mead running it back. 30 seconds remain. They're mistake free. Job is just about done. It's been built on defence. From the kickoff, they were laying on the hits. Drabojevic and co. Kira Smith as well. And the try scorers, Morley and Burton, will be the heroes. Now one tackle left. Morley has it. Siren about to sound. There you have it. And what a performance from the ADF. They aimed up from the kickoff and they just never let Victoria settle. And look what it means to them. Won a single game last year. And a great performance to round out day 2 of the Harvey Norman NRL Women's Championships. And they are now in the fight for top spot in Pool C. They have a victory next to their name along with Victoria. The Northern Territory have 2. The ADF will take on South Australia tomorrow. Will take some doing, but that victory puts them in the calculations. What a way to finish it. Day 2, the Harvey Norman NRL Women's Championships. Full time in this one. ADF 10 defeat Victoria 4.